The Nuggets.
Well, look, I'm like, Suns are very fortunate here to be where they are. So can they make it up? But they're going to have to make it up on the defensive end. You just think you're not going to outscore them to get back in it.
Allen driving, probing. Mari Bouye starting this fourth quarter. Allen on a drive, the jump stop, wiggles its way, drops the pass off in traffic to Richards. And it's knocked off of the leg of Bruce Brown, so Suns will have 6 on the shot clock to work with.
Well, Valanciunas is not a great shot blocker, but if you take it right to his chest, I mean, it's going to be hard to get the ball over the top of him.
Well, and hard to pass around him.
Yeah.
Allen tangled up, 5 on the shot clock here for Brooks. Fading on the baseline, the turn, and a foul on Bruce Brown. That'll go down as team foul number 1. Turnovers we did last night, just 7 tonight.
Well, that's part of the key, right? Run, 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 and that's what it meant. Like, missed shots, turnovers, run them. And I think the Suns have done a great job of that. And this group on the floor right now, you know, look, we know the three-point ball is what can happen, but they're going to have to defensively really bog down here and don't allow Tim Hardaway Jr., who they're focusing on, to get a good look.
Here is Brown. They get it out of his hands. Valanciunas working out high. Valanciunas all alone.
You know, if I'm Nick Richards, I'm going to let Bruce Brown come to me and still stay attached.
Brooks, tough drive right into the big Lithuanian.
Yeah, if they run this play again, if I'm Nick Richards, I'm going to let Bruce Brown come to me and see if he can make a shot instead of getting so far up to where now the defender can get behind him and there we go again.
Well, a breakdown of communication is Cam Johnson just cutting free to the basket for an easy 2.
Yeah, that's house money for them right now, getting these easy buckets.
Yeah, that's what you can't afford is Brooks gets the contact. Richards tapping once, but can't get it. There's 6 minutes off the bench tonight for Richards. 28 years of age today. Here is Brown. You talk about Brown has not made a shot tonight. As Valanciunas.
Yeah, given Bruce Brown is not Jamal Murray. You know, like, let's see if he can make a shot. He's in the paint. He is lethal.
Valanciunas completes the three-point play. And we talked about their bench. They'd been outscored over the previous 3 games, 154-80. But right now, they hold the advantage over Phoenix, 34-21.
And to really put the exclamation point on Bruce Brown, he's 0 for 3.
Right. A pass knocked away. 6 on the shot clock here for Allen and Phoenix. Pocket pass to the rolling Richards. Fouled it. Got the shot off the rim, but can't get the roll. The lead has gone to 14, make it 16. Timeout Phoenix. 105-89.
Sleep on the basketball court. And he's one of the few players in the history, not many, that can wake up and they can get a triple-double.
He's got 23 off the bench from Tim Hardaway Jr. as Denver goes into a little zone. That ball kicked, so reset on the shot clock to 14.
Well, good thing for the Suns. Look, it's 9.5 minutes left in this game. Plenty of time.
Suns going small.
See if they have the energy.
Brooks, deep 3 on the way, no. Long rebound, Jones. Here is Brown, his 8th year. Coming back to Denver, where he helped them capture the championship, is Cam Johnson on a tough drive. He's got double figures now with 10. Brooks, season opening, jumps the pass out to Allen. He's trying to cash in from downtown.
Yeah, look, it obviously last night took a ton out of the Suns from having to try to come back from the deficit they had and didn't deal with that unreal defense that Oklahoma City throws on you. You can just tell right now, it seems like their legs are a little bit heavy. And the Nuggets right now lighten them up.
Spencer Jones, a 29% shooter, joining in on the three-point party. He's knocked down a couple tonight. Boy, Gillespie had Valanciunas up in the air. Missed opportunity there. Back to Booker, 9 on the shot clock. This zone has just absolutely frozen the Suns offensively. Deep three on the way from O'Neal. And right now, Denver inviting the Suns to shoot the three. Phoenix 11 of 37. Brown tied up at the backcourt. Jones. Johnson to the corner. Won't get it. Booker driving. Collision on his way to the basket. Gets it up. And we'll get the whistle and a foul. So free throws coming in here with 8 minutes remaining. Well, the Suns, if they're going to mount the rally, are going to have to start it pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's why it's tough a lot of ways when, you know, Mark Williams can't go back to back. And then you have to choose, okay, which game do you want him to play? Well, last night's game was important. Right. Obviously, it was an in-season tournament game. And so the Suns were fighting for home court against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Well, he would have definitely been a factor if he was on the floor. With his rebounding and guarding the rim.
Yeah. As Brooks tangled up with Valanciunas. Booker catches a stray as well. Well, and then, you know, we talked about it last night. Quickly put on Tim Hardaway Jr. and maybe been able to put that fire out much sooner. Johnson trying to shake the defensive Allen. Cam on the drive, and he draws the contact. Trying to put the former Suns forward at the free throw line. First free throws of the night for Cam.
Valanciunas he's a really good passer.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't look that good when when he's really filling in for Jokic in the way that he passes, but
well, you can kind of call him a poor man's Jokic, yeah, right? In some ways, just
really
because
that's why they went to get him.
Right.
And he kind of fought it in the offseason. I think he wanted to go back over to Europe and play. And obviously they had to talk him into it. I don't think they had to talk that much. Right. He decided to, join the team. I'm sure he's not regretting it, just based on how they're stacked now. And really, I think the prognostication for them is really good. But he is a very good basketball player, and he's really an anchor on the second unit.
Denver continues to play in that zone defense. Booker spinning on Brown, turns and scores.
And Devin's probably feeling like he's been let out of a cell. No one came to double.
He did seem a little surprised. 22 for Booker. And the Suns need to generate some more of those turnovers that they had going in the first half. As Brown able to snake his way inside, just his second made field goal. But every made field goal from here on out.
They're going to stay in this zone until the Suns start knocking down some shots.
Allen gets the look from the corner, and that's one way to maybe loosen it up.
The zones don't last long in an NBA game. You can get away with it for a couple of minutes, and then at this level, they find out how to beat it. I imagine they probably go back to man-to-man now.
Brown dribbling through traffic. Murray working up the screen. 3 on the shot clock. On the drive. The fade, the hit.